Hey there, folks. I didn't get a chance to come on here and explain to you what happened with my meeting with Senator Jack Reed. Unfortunately, I came out of remission with my Crohn's disease. I got very, very sick, but there I am, still smiling. I wasn't going to not go to that meeting. So I think the meeting went well. You know, when I go into these meetings with lawmakers, I mean, a federal senator, that's a big deal, and I wanted to offer solutions. So the first solution was getting a bill sponsored on a federal level, similar to the one that I was able to get signed into law, which is Rhode Island Senate Bill 384. And when I mentioned that, his first question was, why isn't the Rhode Island bill being enforced as a law now? And I said, Senator, I don't have any answers. I've met with the health department ad nauseum. I've testified. I've met with the Rhode Island Medical Society in the past, but the bill is not being enforced, or the law is not being enforced. So we talked about that, and then we segued into the opioid shortages, because most of the country has been horribly impacted by the opioid shortages that, you know, it's because of the DEA. The DEA controls how many controlled substances. We then discussed innocent elderly doctors who were incarcerated, and I handed him letters from the doctors. You know, a lot of the doctors have mailed me letters, and I handed those to Senator Reed. And lastly, we discussed the DEA and how they've destroyed the sanctity of the doctor-patient relationship. And I like this senator very much. I've worked with his brother as a former court reporter, and we have a very small state, so there's a pretty good chance you know your senator in Rhode Island. But I don't think Senator Reed was familiar with what's happening. Most of these senators are so shielded from their constituents. However, I think this was a great opportunity. I'm grateful for the meeting. I've been communicating with his office for several years, and I think now there's no excuse. He knows that people are blowing their heads off because they can't get their pain treated. So all in all, I think it went well. It doesn't mean the work stops here. We've had a successful 2023 year. We just put out some videos that's going to be on our website. Check out what we've accomplished in 2023. The best is yet to come for 2024. Thank you so much for donating. We now have enough money to retain a lobbyist, but I still can't find a lobbyist. So if you know one, let me know. I need to spend some time in DC. Thank you for your donations. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. You folks keep fighting, and we're going to do the same.